What's good, party people? This is your friendly neighborhood, Chad the Maverick, back again with another video. And yeah, first and foremost, thank everyone that reached out and wished me a happy birthday for my last birthday that just happened, because it's your favorite Sagittarius of all time. Let me stop. But now for real, shout out to y'all. Y'all made my birthday feel special. It was one of the first times away from the people closest to me for a birthday and holiday time frame. So getting and hearing the love from y'all during that time for me was really, it was touching. I really appreciated that. So yeah, here I am again, a year later, or another year older, I should say. But yeah, I've been super grateful, and I've been just taking time away to learn more about not only the world but myself. Taking time to learn more about how a vision or how a dream or an aspiration can really lead you to the destination, that sometimes that random shot in the dark can actually hit a mark that you were aiming for that you didn't even know that you were aiming for, Those are the kind of things that I've kind of been reflecting, and part of the reason why I haven't been trying to make videos, because I didn't want to force anything. I didn't want to push anything out just to force it, just because I felt obliged to. I even took some time away from my cards of the day just to kind of go back into my energy, rekindle my inner flame for myself, just get myself back on par. And it's, the Scorpio season in the retrograde was very potent for everyone. It has definitely affected me to the point where I was let me take some time away from astro, away from music, just give me some clarity as far as what I'm supposed to push, what I'm supposed to be, in the world or in anything like this, right? And it kind of just keeps leading me back to the same thing. It keeps leading me back to this. I have this big love for just the idea of the mastery of self, the mastery of self, the mastery of personal consciousness, the mastery of how you are as a person. And that's the thing that actually initially got me into astrology to begin with. Was kind of able to pinpoint different character archetypes that play out multiple times throughout life and throughout history. All these things just kind of repeat themselves because they're already kind of mapped out in a certain way. And the map for most things can be seen during an astrology chart, checking the transits between things. It has been so fascinating that now I'm here, helping people learn astrology, helping people learn their charts, because I know me learning my chart personally saved my life. It saved who I am, because I just started to really, everything else became chatter on the outside. It just became bickering, it just became banter when I really started to take the time to really try to hone myself. And it was a very isolated time. It was a very lonely time even. I still kept in contact with people close, but I just needed to gain this space so I could learn myself. I've gotten off social media on different times. I've just kind of locked in and just worked specifically on my craft, and in these time frames, I've just learned so much more about myself. And then whenever I learn about myself, I get to learn to help other people because I can understand where I may be coming from. Now I can understand where you may be coming from. Or now I can relate to this other person because I've reached down to address those things within me. You know what I mean? And I just want the world and the people to accept and understand who they are, so we can stop like living through the labels of what everyone else expects us to be, and just learn to be. And I think that's very important. Just being, like, how are you just in your essence? Are you in your personal existence? Are you living out your best life as you see fit? These are the things that I like to bring to the table. I like to even work with others with, shout out to the Peace Dealer. The Peace Dealer is one of the first people to really read my chart to me, where things clicked. So many things I was working on, so many things within that past like year frame when I was really getting into my journey, or into my journey, my spiritual experience, my real understanding of what's going on for my life and in my life. And when I got the reading, it just was like, I need to help others get on the same type of wave. And I mean, I always did beforehand, but it just clicked a different way because I understood, you know, and I just wanted to keep going forward and get more people more accepting of themselves. And not everyone was going to be open to astrology. I know that. To be honest, in most situations, if I'm not with someone that brings up astrology to me first, or anything along the lines of that, I don't even mention it. It's not to be mentioned, for real. Like, what's the point? Like, I'm not going to mention astrology to someone that isn't receptive to it, or can't be receptive to it. And that's because I know how to just relate as a person, you know? You may not understand if I'm like, oh, you're a Taurus sun, so blah, blah, blah. Or, oh, you're a Cancer moon, so blah, blah. Or, oh, you're a Aries rising, so you blah, blah, blah. Like, not everyone's going to understand that language. Because astrology is a language. It's a language, it's a science. It's the logic and the manner of which the stars work in conjunction to how our planet receives information and plays it out into form, into real life, into the everyday that we call reality. But yeah, as you can see, there's no topic really to this. This is more so just my Sagittarian ramble. Usually I'll like do, if you watch my videos, usually I'll do like an energetic overview, and I'll be like, oh, it's this thing and this thing and this thing. Right now, this time frame is literally like where I was born underneath. So I was like, why am I going to sit here and try to explain to y'all these other energies when I could just show you? But yeah, so life is beautiful. Life is beautiful, and there's so much more that like we don't even know. Like, we don't know what can come of our lives, our societies, anything, until we can comprehend our own personal power within, and the power that we are naturally inclined to have, our birthrights, our real given just because we're here type deal power. Like, we're just here. It's beautiful. That's a power within itself. We're just here to exist, to love, to interact, to even disagree, to not vibe necessarily with everyone. It's just because we're supposed to experience all of these things. We're supposed to feel out all of these scenarios that go down, you know? I just feel like we're entering this time in 2020 when 2020 occurs because of Jupiter and Capricorn and how it's been acting. You might even hear it in my voice. Like, I feel this Jupiter and Capricorn influence, but it's in a sense going to make people really hold authority in their own personal selves and personal lives. Because when I think Jupiter and Capricorn, I think of where it was born from, where the Capricorn was born from, which is the 10th house. And the 10th house is representative of the midheaven. And the way I generally break down midheaven is the point between you and your higher facets, your higher guides, your ancestors, higher self, etc. Whichever way you want to put it, the midheaven is going to be the middle point between those two things, between you and that. So for this Jupiter and Capricorn and this Pluto and Saturn and the later degrees of Capricorn and all of us kind of leaving behind a decade, like this last full moon. Well, this last full moon had me messed up just because like the energies were directly opposite my moon. So I felt that for real. It was a lot. It was fun, but it was a lot. Shouts out to the people to keep me grounded in times like that and help me for that. So shouts out. But yeah, gratitude, just mad gratitude. But anyway, with Jupiter and Cap coming into this, it's like everyone has to truly be their like authentic selves, real like connection to source self, real like this is who you really are self. If they want to make it through in this like new business world that's arising, like it's going to change. Even when I went to school and went to college, for y'all that don't know, I graduated like last year, a little bit ago. But before I even started to enroll, we were talking about how the jobs that we have previously and have had for the past 10 to 15 years are not going to still be in effect later on. So everything from, our older generations, like the baby boomers, our parents' generations, the grandparents' generations, if they are still here, everything that they essentially originally built or had to work around is no longer going to be as prevalent because there's going to be new jobs that just keep arising, but it's going to be not in a corporate sense. It's going to be different. The business world is going to change between 2020 and 2022. I'll get probably deeper into that as we get closer to it, but that's something that's really going to happen. We have to pay attention to these different trends that are going on because that's what's going to influence the future. So just pay attention, be wary, not weary in a bad way, mindful. Mindful is the word I meant. Just be mindful about the things that are going on around. You don't necessarily have to watch everything, but when something important pops up, pay attention. Things like that don't pop up for no reason, so just pay attention, or as I would say, peep. Just peep it. Just peep. Keep going, But yeah, so I don't know what else to do in this video. It's kind of just like a ramble. I just kind of wanted to put this out. I'm still like running readings. I still have a couple of astrology readings to get done that were recent. I've been in this flux about just like rebranding the channel, rebranding my astrology self as something more concrete, so it's easier to find, so it's easier to access, and there's more things. And I do want to change up the format of how videos have been, and I've been thinking about it for a while. It's going to be a lot more things coming. It's going to be a way more fun. I'm going to continue some of the series, I did the Venus series, but I have more series to do. I just want to change how I have approached it for everyone, because I think everyone should be able to learn enough astrology for themselves in order for them to understand their own chart. So that's pretty much, I guess, my mission statement is that I want people to be able to read and interpret the basics of their own chart so they can start using those things as tools to utilize and work for themselves, and to see that, because seeing your chart and how it's actually laid out just feels so much more personal power, because you understand how your energies are already focused towards what you can already do with them, you know. But yeah, so I'm doing that. I'm gonna be running card readings as well. I have astrological oracle cards now, which is dope. So I get to like use those in conjunction and really get like down to the business with the astrology stuff too. So definitely get to keep using my favorite medium of, you know, expression, which is that science, the science of the stars. But yeah, so it's dumb late. I'm kind of actually mad tired, but I was like, yo, I need to talk to the people. It's been a while. Thank y'all all once again that, like I said, reached out to tell me happy birthday. Sagittarius season. This is a video about nothing and about everything. It doesn't matter, therefore it's the only thing that matters. But it's not the only thing that matters, because nothing matters. But if nothing matters, then everything would matter. Without matter, nothing matters. Or does it? I'm mad tired. I'm going to bed. Peace out. If you want a reading, check the website. If you want to contact me, holla at the kid. All that good stuff. But yeah, have a good one. Enjoy your day, night, evening, whenever you check this out. And peace.